Jerry Seinfeld, yet again. This guy is just like, all of a sudden, Jerry's saying opinions, and it's every single one of his opinions are pissing somebody off. Either that or he's wording them terribly. And yeah, he has kids that offer his children's school offered the day after election off for distressed students, and I wasn't fully aware of what grade they were in, so I was like, "Whoa, what the hell?" You know, kind of mock up elections were they doing in the classrooms? Which, by the way, probably don't do that. Probably don't start them young. You guys are starting kids off young and everything. I don't know. There was schools have just been really losing their shit for a while. I was in middle school when I started having sex ed. Listen, I'm not gonna go out of my way to say that they're taking the right path on anything. However, if I know anything, it's that students will take whatever fucking day off that is offered. What is wrong with you? He's like, these children are pussies. I doubt that they're actually distressed over the elections. I doubt most of them care. We'll leave out California for now, because that's its own entity right now. That's been Camp City. That's been its own thing for a little while. We won't even call it a state for now. California and Texas really just, doing big old things on their own. I mean, we thought it was really funny when Jerry said that he missed grown men. He missed real men, having real men around where we wore our jorts to do our own yard work, and these children, these spineless children, don't even wear sexy clothes outside. Not like we used to back in the day. Not like we did with our jorts. Very sexy. Shows all the hamstrings, Dad. It shows all the hamstring when you're leaning over to get rid of that goddamn crabgrass once and for all. Just pulling it out by hand. I know what that's like. I know what it's like. It's stressful. It's very stressful, and you don't want to look pissed off when you're dressed all sexy in the yard. You gotta loosen up, lighten up. You gotta Lulu. You gotta loosen up, Dad. Have a garage beer. Very cool. God damn. I kind of wish that this was like in the summer. This is such a refreshing. It was hot as hell when I had my first one of these. And I gotta tell you, a Coca-Cola commercial doesn't beat that. Okay? It's just refreshing. But the studio's hot. We're all lit on fire in here. So works out for us. It's getting cold. Not that big of a deal yet. Getting cold really fast. I don't want to be the Midwest guy that's like talking to you about weather or anything, but all of a sudden there's frost on the windshield real quick. Bothers the shit out of me a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I'm, my mental state's turning. I don't know what to do with myself. Very funny that Jerry just keeps putting himself in front of these situations. I just don't get it. He really just, this is the new version of America's Dad. No. He's like trying to be Tim Allen in any of the sitcoms that he's because it's just Tim Allen is just more hyperbolic each new sitcom that he's in. And people laugh and they're at home and they're laughing, just mowing down on cheese curds and just they're, in between breaths, able to cackle at the TV because he's hitting the nail on the head. Huh? He's just kids these days, these liberals. Oh, God damn it. Bro, weren't you like the biggest comic in the world? What are you talking about? You're doing observational humor in New York and all of a sudden you're the one complaining about what a man is and kids are pussies and this and that. I don't want to pull any shit with like the fact that he's like a New York Jew. And before you tell me, Goose, what do you mean, New York Jew? You know exactly what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. Don't you dare try and turn this shit on me. You know what I'm talking about, dog. Debate club, flag football, New York Jew. Hanging out at the bodega, having some chopped cheese, you know? Whatever the fuck they eat over there.